Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages for the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through the cards. So the first card we have is the Fool card. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, I do feel that there is an energy of somebody wanting to be able to find out more about you. This does feel like an energy of being quite interested, and do feel like there's a lot of curiosity as well surrounding you. And I do feel like this person wants to find out more about you through being able to do that in silence. It's like they are not letting that be known, but there is a sense of curiosity or something about you that is really evoking a lot of interest. I do feel like with this Page of Swords, this could even be a sense of kind of looking you up on social media, wanting to find out more about you through being able to find out more from people who know you or people close to you. This does feel like an energy of trying to just gather information and more understanding of you and who you are. So it does feel like you have piqued someone's interest. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of somebody who's ready to be able to enter into a new chapter with you, get into a new phase with you, and be able to actually have something quite exciting. And I do feel like this person is also someone who could be more so spontaneous, somebody who is generally a pretty exciting person because of that side of them. It could be quite adventurous. I do feel like with the Fool card, this also feels like an energy of taking a leap of faith. So this does feel like you could be dealing with somebody who is someone who's a little bit of a unpredictable person, but I do feel like this person is someone who is, they're full of life. I do feel like this connection is making them feel that. So this does feel like an energy of having a lot of faith and also being ready and willing to actually take that leap of faith and move forward in this connection with you. So this does feel like a turning point. This also feels like a step forward. With the Page of Cups showing up over here, this feels like an energy of new emotions and even new feelings coming on. I do feel like with the Page of Cups, this also does feel like a sense of kind of being in a space where it's like you're still exploring those emotions with someone, or you are in a space where you're quite enamored and even perhaps infatuated with somebody. And this does feel like a sense of having a lot of that crush-like feeling or sensation when it comes to the way you feel about someone. Feeling like it's like you are admiring this person. There is something about this person. There's something very beautiful about them, whether that's on the physical level or even just about them. I do feel like with this Page of Cups, this does feel like somebody also has, I do feel like there's this intrigue, somebody who's also kind of sparking your curiosity and your interest. With the Page of Cups showing up over here, this does also feel like a pretty young energy. So I do feel like this person that you're dealing with could be younger than you. You could be younger than this person. There could be somewhat of a significant age gap. But I do feel like it is also something that also adds to the interest. And I do feel like it's also something that is also leading to this desire to be able to get to know someone. I do feel like with this Page of Cups showing up over here, this is more of it's like the feeling is more so affecting you emotionally. So it feels like it's coming from a heart place, and it does feel like a more romantic interest. And I do feel like this also feels like a sense of wanting to be able to enter into something and being curious about where something more so romantic and emotionally deeper with somebody can lead. With the Two of Wands showing up over here, this feels like someone has plans, and I do feel like they have a lot of plans. They have a lot of thinking about making plans for the future. So I do get that with the Fool card. This feels like something that it could be quite new. It could be something in the initial phases. When it comes to the person you're dealing with in the initial phases, they are all in when it comes to being able to embrace a connection. This feels like somebody who's ready and open. I do feel like with the Two of Wands, this person is somebody who also lives in the future as far as being in a space where they are quite interested in making plans. I also feel like plans around travel as well. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Temperance card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So at the Temperance card, we have Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this Two of Cups showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being in a space where somebody is interested in being able to enter into a relationship. I also feel like wanting to be able to deepen a bond within a relationship. But with this Two of Cups, this feels like an energy of reciprocity. It feels like those feelings are mutual when it comes to the feelings that you hold for someone. I do feel like it's a loving energy. I do also feel like it's a strong emotional connection with somebody. It goes quite deep. But with the Page of Pentacles showing up over here, and I do feel like this person thinks about the future, and this person is also someone who wants to be able to establish something that is going to last for a long time as far as the bond. And I do feel like this person has a side of them that's very fun. It is something quite exciting that they bring to the table. But at the same time, this person is able to also buckle down, get serious, put in effort towards making something that they want to achieve happen. And with this Page of Pentacles, this also feels like a responsible energy and a consistent one too. So I do feel like when it comes to that feeling of excitement and even spontaneity and even that feeling of being able to be adventurous with someone, that feeling never gets lost or goes away. I do feel like with the King of Cups showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being quite interested in somebody on a deeper level than, I do feel like on an emotional level, it does go quite deep with this King of Cups. And even with this Page of Cups, this Page of Cups feels like a very romantic energy, but with this King of Cups, it feels like a more mature energy. So that does ground that romantic, idealistic energy. And so I do feel like with this King of Cups, this does feel like a pretty loving energy that you may have towards this person. There could be feelings of being quite devoted to this person, especially when it comes to being able to show up for this connection on an emotional level. This does feel like having a lot of patience and understanding for the situation and for this person. I do feel like there is something about them that's different, that's rare. And with the Temperance card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to actually have a lot of devotion towards being able to have a connection that works with someone, and also putting in that effort towards having a harmonious and building a harmonious connection with somebody. I do feel like with this Temperance card, this is also about balance. And I do feel like when it comes to the balance, this feels like being able to balance energy that you're putting into this connection with somebody, showing up for a connection, and also being able to have a sense of also showing up for yourself, and also when it comes to the relationship you have with yourself also being something that's balanced out with this connection. I do feel like this is a good place to be in when it comes to embracing a new connection. I do feel like there is a strong relationship that's also here with this Two of Cups. So this does feel like there's something that is being offered for being able to enter into something that does feel like taking a leap of faith. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have let your friends help you. We have it is safe for you to love. And we have the engagement card. So this let your friends help you card showing up over here, I'm getting it pertaining to this Page of Swords. This does feel like an energy of somebody who is trying to also include friends and people outside of this connection, in this connection, or as far as when it comes to the way that they are approaching their feelings. They are allowing other people to also have a say or weigh in on that. I do feel like with this let your friends help you card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of trying to find out more advice about how to approach a situation, how to approach a person, and how to approach their feelings. This does feel like an energy of somebody who is, it's like they are, a lot of the things that they do, they are having other people also weigh in on that. I do feel like that could be coming from a place of not having confidence, especially when it comes to how to approach things with you. But with the it is safe for you to love card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of open-heartedness. I do feel like when it comes to a connection with someone, this person is meeting you with very open energy. I also feel like you're meeting this person with very open energy when it comes to this connection. And this sense of being welcome to being able to actually have something, be able to progress further. And also when it comes to a connection, this feels like pretty open-hearted energy. I do feel like with the engagement card showing up over here again, there's a sense of wanting to be able to either lock something down, be able to actually have something be more exclusive, more official. And I do feel like there is a sense of a desire to want to be able to actually have something that's going to go the distance. So this does feel like also putting in energy towards making something work long term. I do feel like with this engagement card showing up over here, by the Temperance card, this also feels like an energy of a connection that is quite balanced. I do feel like this connection has a lot of potential to be a very harmonious, loving, understanding connection with someone. And this does feel like an energy of also patience. So I do feel like that's where you're getting that's where you're getting to within this connection. So it feels like there's a devoted energy over here when it comes to your connection. I feel like it's working out to be so devoted and to be so patient and understanding in the situation with someone. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you in the next reading. Bye, Cancer.